stop.
Here we are, bounding into comics. Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige provides more details about why Doctor Strange was cut from WandaVision. Well, in case you're wondering, allow me to tell you. Because he's a white man. I'm sorry if you didn't hear me. It's because he's a white man and they didn't want him mansplaining his powers to Wanda when she figured out how she could reach her maximum level power set. That's right. They didn't want Doctor Strange, a white man, this is good coffee, to come in and explain Wanda's powers to her at the end of the show because they wanted her to grow on her own. No. We don't need no pale, stale male character coming in and explaining her powers. She's a strong, independent woman. She don't need no man. Except for the synthezoid sex robot she built out of her imagination. But hey, what do I know, right? Let's get into this article. This is from John F. Trent yesterday, bounding into comics. Marvel Studio boss Kevin Feige recently provided more details as to why Doctor Strange was cut from WandaVision. Previously, Feige confirmed Strange was cut because he was white and would help Wanda with her newfound powers. He made those claims as part of a Rolling Stone piece back in May. Why wouldn't he? Rolling Stone is so woke it could cure narcolepsy. Feige stated, some people might say, oh, it would have been so cool to see Doctor Strange, but it would have taken away from Wanda.
Fool this man! No!
We didn't want the end of the show to become commoditized and go to the next movie. Here's the white guy. Let me show how your power works, he added. Well, that's because Kevin Feige is what we like to call a bitch, okay? I'm sorry, those of you who pray at the altar of Kevin Feige. He's a woke bitch. And this whole past 11 years has been nothing but one long, pathetic honey dick to lead us right here to where we are now.
Take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you're wanted on the phone.
Googly-eyed fuck blew their load on every superhero they could to draw the main audience in from the word go. And then they're like, oh, well, we've got the Fantastic Four and we've got mutants, but we've got all this other shit that you don't care about, but we're going to force feed you anyway. And I'm not even a big Doctor Strange fan. I just think it's kind of fucked that they were going to use this to tie into his movie, but then he can't make a short appearance in this because he's a white man. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? We're inclusive, except when it comes to you bigoted, cis, heteronormative white men. Now, Rolling Stone has published more of their interview with Kevin Feige and other members of WandaVision, where he and the show's head writer, Jack Schaefer, provided more details on why Strange was cut and exactly what they had planned for him. While discussing the show's in-universe commercials, head writer Jack Schaefer, who admitted she didn't know how to read comics because she's a brain-dead fuck,
That's
detailed that Doctor Strange did indeed appear in one of them. She explained, there was a version of the commercials where it was Doctor Strange trying to reach out to her, that he was actually behind the commercials, and we moved off that idea. Shit. Feige then elaborated, I haven't talked about this before, but we had a deal with Benedict Cumberbatch to pop up at the end of WandaVision, or somewhere in WandaVision. Until we told him his original sin would prevent him from being part of the show because he's a bigot by nature. He detailed, because we knew we wanted to connect them, Wanda's next appearance is in the second Doctor Strange movie, next year's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And wouldn't it be great? But as we worked on the show and on the movie, we realized there's really no reason to do that.
What?
This is just sheer
fucking hubris.
This is asininity at its finest right here. Feige, you're a fucking idiot. So there's no reason to bring her or him, Doctor Strange, into WandaVision, even though she's going to be a main character in his movie, we can't bring him in because that'll distract from her because he's a white male. Do you fucking see the hypocrisy at work here?
Work presents Afternoon Yak.
Man.
Cancelled.
However, Feige himself gave the reason for connecting the show and the movie during an appearance, hyping Marvel's Disney Plus shows at Brazil's CCXP in 2019. Seems like forever ago. He stated after Endgame, thinking, what can we do next? Disney Plus is giving us this opportunity to tell even deeper stories with characters you already know and love in a new type of cinematic way that we haven't done before. We've already started shooting 2 of them and they're very, very special.
Sure, Dan.
And it all, for the first time, will interlink. So the MCU will be on your TV screen at home on Disney Plus and interconnect with the movies and go back and forth. It's exciting. We'll expand the MCU into even bigger and better heights, Feige added.
He was a retard.
As for one of their ideas for a Doctor Strange commercial was, Schaefer provided some details. She said, is one of my favorite ideas that was in the Nexus commercial in episode 7. It would kind of be a blink and you miss it cameo. Quick image of Doctor Strange as the pharmacist in the background. I was very inspired by Fight Club when Brad Pitt's character is on the TV in the hotel. Like, if you're looking closely, you see it just for a second. We were like, the Nexus commercial is in her subconscious. What if Strange is in the background and trying to reach her? But ultimately, we decided in favor of Wanda's own story. And I say this as somebody who loves the character of Scarlet Witch. I really do. But this whole, he would have distracted away from her because he was a white man. Like, that's the thing. Is if it was another man, if he was Latino, if he was black, if he was Asian, doesn't matter. But he was a white man, so no, that'll distract from it. It's like, do you fucking recognize your own fucking hypocrisy?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Later on in the interview, Schaefer provided some more details on what Strange's role in the show was supposed to be. She said, the plan when I came on board was that there would be at the end of the series a handoff. Doctor Strange's participation would amount to essentially a short cameo. So early outlines had varying versions of the 2 of them, Wanda and Strange, kind of riding off into the sunset together. And it didn't feel quite right, Schaefer continued. She went on. We wanted to fulfill Wanda's agency and autonomy with this particular story, so it did feel a little tacked on.
You get your bitch ass back in the kitchen and make me some pie.
She then added, and another problem was if Doctor Strange just shows up at the end, where was he this whole time? I did love writing the variations of Doctor Strange, variations on those final beats. It was a pleasure to write for him. There were versions where she was flying past the city limits and then encountered Doctor Strange, that kind of thing. Okay, so where was Doctor Strange this whole time when all these events were going on? He didn't interfere. Kind of like, where were the piece of shit Eternals when Thanos was snapping away half the fucking universe? They stayed home because it was overcast. Get the fuck out of here. This is hypocrisy. This is just... Kevin Feige's a piece of shit, all right? I'm not going to listen to anybody. Oh, he's a genius. He's a piece of shit, all right?
Fuck that puto!
Since they nixed Doctor Strange from WandaVision, Feige explained they had to do a rewrite for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Because, of course, it would fuck his movie as long as WandaVision isn't altered in any way, right? He told Rolling Stone. So that meant we had to reconceive how they met in the movie. And now we have a better ending on WandaVision that we initially thought of and a better storyline in Doctor Strange. Your ending in WandaVision was shit because she kidnapped an entire fucking town, held them fucking hostage, held them from their children, forced them to participate in her twisted fucking reality, and then was like, they'll never forgive me. They'll never know what you sacrificed for them. They wouldn't have had to sacrifice anything had you not kidnapped the entire fucking town! And that's usually how it works, which is to lay the chess pieces the way you want them to go in a general fashion, but always be willing and open to shifting them around to better serve each individual one, concluded Feige. What a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. What a fucking idiot. I can't say that enough. Fuck you, Kevin Feige. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So you rewrote the end, you rewrote Doctor Strange because you didn't want a white man to interfere with Wanda's story. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you bitch ass fuck. Like, come on. Come on. Like, I keep going back to this because it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Interestingly enough, while they nixed Doctor Strange cameo from the commercial as well as how he and Scarlet Witch would meet, they did keep the claymation ad from episode 6 despite it not being tied to Wanda's consciousness. Schaefer relayed, Kevin loved it so much. And we changed it in a draft, and he was like, no, go back to the version where the kid withers on the beach. Because Kevin loved it. My God, Kevinsies. So the idea of having a claymation one was just so exciting and so right for the era. It didn't change when we moved away from the Doctor Strange idea. So it feels like an outlier, I think she elaborated.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
All right, so I think this entire article is John Trent spot on again, bounding into comics, doing a wonderful job. Big shout out to John, Spencer, Drew, Donald, Josh, and everybody else over there bounding into comics. You guys rock. But seriously, so they nixed Doctor Strange's appearance because they didn't want a white guy interfering with it. But you know, everybody else was fine. Any other ethnicity would have been fine except for Doctor Strange because he's a pale male stale. Come on, man. Like, you can't honestly think that this is okay. And like I said, I'm not just going to the bat for this, because going to the walls for this because it was a white guy, because it fucked up an entire movie. They just said they had to rewrite Doctor Strange because they didn't want to take Wanda's autonomy away with one appearance. So you're telling me these highly paid writers that write for this big, complicated, interconnected universe, oh my God, can't figure out how to write him in without nerfing Wanda? So you're gonna nerf Doctor Strange instead? Fuck you. I swear before God, Marvel. Fuck you. I was all like, I'm gonna watch Loki today, because while I take a firm stance against anything new Star Wars, Marvel I'm a little more forgiving of because I don't have as much emotionally invested into Marvel as I do in Star Wars. But at the same time, with all this, fuck the Loki series, man. Fuck it. If I watch it, I watch it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not missing anything either way. I will guarantee that. And I'm not going to see Doctor Strange 2 now. Fuck the Eternals. Fuck Black Widow. Fuck Shang-Chi. I'm pretty much, I'm like right there on the cusp. It's like, if it wasn't for the Fantastic Four, I swear before God, I would be completely checked out of this. But I'm sorry, guys. This is another rant. But damn, man, this is just, it's killing me. It's killing me. Tune in tonight, Going Rogue, Angelus Draven, the Phantom Menace Vampire, Miss Vassy Reviews, and her soothing tones will be here as well with myself and Tony ToneDef. I'm Etepo Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous. Remember, bitch slap that like button, hit the subscribe button if I've earned it, please. Push us over that 700 mark. We are so close. We can taste it. Share the video out. Leave a comment. That really helps creators. Do that for your favorite, handful of creators. We appreciate it. Until the next time, remember, I don't see you. Have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and it's better to burn out than fade away.